Tell me something. Go ahead. Tell me what you know. Make it very colorful, so that I care. Go ahead. I'm not easily amused, so... Well, don't try. Don't try to amuse me. I have certain images in my head. Ideas, expectations. But I want you to be you. Don't try to be anybody else. Be you. Do you, as they say. What are you doing? Why are you trying so hard? How does it make you feel? I could tell you how it makes me feel, but you're so caught up in yourself, you probably don't care. Are you aware? What is awareness? Right now, there's a creepy, strange feeling inside you. It's eerie and grotesque. It's like... Stay with it. Become intimate with it. There's something there for you. Right now you think this is about me and how unsavory I am. How I repel you. How I am grotesque. It's not about me. It's about what's coming up for you. The triggers inside of you. How you get activated. The things that you don't understand. And you want to reach out. Slap a label on it and judge it. But you know better. Something inside you knows better. Something inside you. What is it? I'm pointing at it. Every day. Every day. Every day. We sit down at a picnic table in a remote region of the park. Nobody is around. We have our face-to-face time. Still, even then, you want to put it on me. That's cold. That's cold. You don't understand. I understand. That is an act of violence. An act of violence. I can feel the energetic weight. You're pretending you're not putting it on me, but I can feel it. And of course, naturally, I want to pretend like I don't feel it, but I do feel it. And then it becomes self-inflicted violence not to admit it. And speak up. Represent myself. Call it out. Ironically, You're the one who called the meeting. We go through the same thing every single time. So I don't know why I keep showing up. I am starting to wonder if I'm betraying myself. You want to make me responsible. I know you want to put the blame on me. Well, F you. People think that just because they're friends, they can do these magical things, like assign blame and pretending they're not assigning blame. Where did you get that idea? That's monstrous, you know that, right? It's monstrous. It's like I can feel your hands here at my throat, your claws digging into my esophagus. I'm not going to take the responsibility. I'm not going to let you cross that line, the threshold between you and me. Just because you invited me to a picnic table under the guise of playing cards. I don't play cards. I don't like cards. We've been here 100 times. I've told you every single time I don't play cards. But then you just get inside of me. And you pull me in. It's like you're reeling me in like I'm some bass at the river's edge. Fighting, violently fighting, resisting you, flapping, tossing, turning, flipping. You don't get to do this, but I don't know how to stop you. So I go back to the drawing board in my man cave. I have those eraser boards up on the wall and I just write it out. How do I stop this? It takes a little bit longer. How do I stop this? There's one thing about me, you should know. I always want to keep it real. Real I can do. Real is real. So, when I was... Well, that wasn't very real, was it? I was going to say, when I was writing out on the eraser board the first time, it was really fast. And I'm like, no, we got to keep this real. Accurate representation. So I really spelled out the words. How do I do this? And I'm telling you, that's how I keep it real. But then I'm not keeping it real because there's no eraser board right there. There wasn't one right here in this space. You had to imagine it. In Star Wars, there's the Death Star, and then there's the tractor beam. And I always talk about the tractor beam. I always want people to understand. There's a tractor beam that pulls you in to the Death Star. You are the Death Star. I'm sorry. Like, again, I am gonna keep it 100 with you. I keep getting pulled into this conversation and I don't want to do it. And I'm thinking to myself, if I just take more responsibility for who I am, what I want, and my needs, I won't show up all the time at this picnic table to play cards with you when I don't play cards. I don't play cards. I don't play cards. I don't play cards. What are we doing? I want to keep it real. You're not going to let me keep it real. It's like you are this force of unrealness. But I don't get how that could even be possible. How can there be a force of fake? But there is, of course. Hello. That is exactly what's going on. The force of fake pulling me in like a tractor beam into the Death Star. You are this force of fake. And I am racking my brains because I can't pull out. I can't extricate myself. I blame you for being a tractor beam. I don't want to play cards anymore. I don't know how to play cards. It's like, why would you even want to play cards with me if I don't know how to play cards? You just think that you're going to teach me one of these days and I'm not just going to get it. I'm just going to get it. Oh yeah, I get it now. Here, shuffle the deck. I'm not going to get it. I am going to break free. I'm going to break free because I know how you're doing it. You're weaponizing your feelings, and each side, every one of your feelings, there's this judgment that's the hook. And I'm afraid of disappointing you. You're always telling me how you feel. I'm supposed to care, but I really feel like running the other way. Like hightailing it out of here every time you open up to me. Because that hook inside your feelings pulls me in. That's the tractor beam into the Death Star. I kid you not. I wouldn't be here playing cards if it weren't for the tractor beam of the Death Star. Playing cards that I don't know how to play. Now, I've talked to people about our little predicament, which I also call our agreement. People have asked me, I have shared in confidentiality, I have not shared your name, it's confidential. People have asked me, well, why do you keep going and playing cards every week? Well, what's in it for you? Answer, nothing. But because you got your hook inside me, because the way you express your feelings, I have those judgments that make me feel like, oh shit, I can't disappoint this woman. I show up and play cards, and I know that you want something more. It's not going to happen. I am on to you. And it's not the way that you want me to be on to you. I know what's happening. You are smashing. You are dashing. You're hot as a cat on a hot tin roof. But I can feel it. I can feel my nuts shrivel when I sit down at that table and I ask you to deal because I don't want you to deal. Why are you dealing? Why wouldn't I be the one who's dealing? But I don't like cards. I'm not gonna deal. Things like pinochle and bridge and blackjack and all these things. Why do you insist that we play these games? I lose every time. Is that what you want? Is that what you want? You're like a black widow. You just carefully bring me into your net. And then you have me play card games that I don't know how to play. I'm gonna lose every time. God damn it. People tell me when I share this, I don't tell them your name. I do affectionately call you Black Widow. I do affectionately refer to you as that. I say the Black Widow. I'm not talking about Scarlett Johansson in the Avengers. I'm talking about you. I say the Black Widow is holed up in the Death Star and she's got her tractor beam and she teaches me cards, but I can't even listen because it's so disrespectful the way that she's teaching me. That she is teaching me because I know why I'm there, but I can't pull away. I don't respect myself enough to pull away. It's my self-esteem. I love the attention of a woman. love the attention of a woman. I will cut off my nutsack to please a woman. I just had a revelation. You always ask me to pack a lunch. You were very clear when we started to have this meeting on a weekly basis. Very clear. Pack a lunch. In a brown paper bag. Oh, fuck. You always insist. After the end of our little tryst, our rendezvous, that you will throw away my brown paper bag, my lunch sack. You're evil. This is a ritual for you, isn't it not? This is a great little metaphor, but a metaphorical ritual for you, is it not? I'm participating in your ritual, am I not? I'm handing you over my sack every time, am I not? You told me to bring a sack with lunch. That's what this is about. You're not going to teach me how to play any of these games because my mind is not able to comprehend all these games. Not because I lack the intellectual capacity to understand these games. No. I'm sure I could understand them and even beat you at them. I can't play them because I know that if I were to play them, that I would be irretrievably sucked into the Death Star, into that great web of the Black Widow. It would be my last lunch. I now understand why I keep coming back. I keep coming back because I actually keep going away at the end. You are really hot. You have the perfect lips and everything else is just woo. And as I go into that energetically at the picnic table, whoa! I put on the brakes. I'm not going to be sucked into the Death Star, the tractor beam. No, thank you. I put on the brakes, I pump the brakes, and I'm like, hey, baby, I'll see you next week. I'll see you next week. We're not going to do that. I'm not going to die this week. I got you. But what happens over the course of the following week is always enigmatic to me. I seem to forget what happened the previous week. I seem to forget. And what I do baffles me to this day because even now I know. After a few days, I start to have this feeling that I need to go somewhere. And on the 5th day, it occurs to me where I need to go. On the 7th day, I'm actually packing my lunch again, and here I am.